And I've been noticing that for myself. I've also noticed that I don't crave chocolate anymore. I used to crave chocolate every night, and I think that's like a serotonin type thing. And I also gave 3 teaspoons for 3 days in a row. I gave a teaspoon of Restore in my dog's water because she had a rash all around her eye, which I know is an inflammation thing. And then I traveled, so I didn't do it anymore for, you know, another 5 days. And when I came back, her rash had cleared up. So I thought that was pretty awesome.
That's
and
awesome.
yeah,
Yes.
no, even for dogs. I know you don't say to use it for dogs, but I did, because I was like, what the heck? It could, you know, it's from the earth. Why not? And, you know, and my son has had a rash around his mouth, and that happened when we ran out of Restore for a little while. I had a shortage for a little while, and he got a rash. And then when I got the Restore and started introducing again, now it's almost gone, and it's just been a couple of days. So I believe it works, and I hope that other people will try it. Again, this is the 32-ounce bottle, and this is what worked for my family for to have a tablespoon of it every day for a month. And if you think about it, it comes out to about $60 a month if you do the reoccurring order, which you can do on our website as well. I think it might not be up right now, but the reoccurring shipment will be up very soon. And so for $60 a month, it really breaks down to just a couple dollars, you know, maybe $10 a person per month. And there's not many products out there that I believe are so affordable for an entire family and are so easy. It's just 1 tablespoon in the morning, and it tastes like tea. It's like a tannish liquid. And my kids are like, okay, let's reboot the network, you know. And I give them a tablespoon of Restore, and they don't complain at all. And they're really excited about the whole network idea. They're like, ooh, we're gonna restore, you know, reboot the network. And yeah, and they seem to really, you know, be taking to it. So it's not difficult to do.
Very good. And along the cost structure, it's worth noting that clinically, the way that we use this, we had mentioned the limitations of probiotics previously, but to allow that liquid circuit board reboot process to really take effect, we recommend stopping probiotics especially after a week or 2 of being on Restore. But I generally just stop probiotic and then start Restore. And so your probiotics are actually running more per person than your monthly Restore should. And so you're really looking at a cost savings for the family when you say, oh, don't need the probiotics, can also taper off the digestive enzymes, you know, the heartburn medicine. You start to go through the list of things that you're on to treat the symptoms of leak, and you realize, wow, I'm going to eliminate an enormous amount of costs with that small upfront investment. So very cool there. One other thing I want to circle back to, because you mentioned it a couple of times, was preventing cancer. And this takes us right back to that concept of the nursemaids. We don't believe that Restore directly prevents or cures disease at all. Really what's happening is the bacteria are predicting the outcome for the human. And this started back in 2008, 2010. UCLA, UCSD, these universities started putting out publications saying that if you have these bacteria in the gut, you may get this cancer. If you have this bacteria missing from the gut, you might get this cancer. And so we started to make these correlations, but we didn't know how. But now that we have the circuit board of Restore, we're starting to realize it's the language of the bacteria that are predicting the outcomes of the human. And this actually ties right back into your story about bacteria on one side of the farm figuring out some trick to avoid the herbicide on the other side of the farm. And what's happening is something called microRNA. The bacteria make about 15% of the microRNA in the human bloodstream. And these microRNA turn on and off human genes. And so your bacteria actually can prevent or cause cancer depending on which genes they're turning on and off in your genome. And so it's a stunning new field of microRNA. This is really brand new cutting science in the last kind of 2 to 3 years, really coming of age. Our chief science advisor, John Gilday, is one of the 5 leading experts in the world on microRNA, and we're really leading the pack, we think, is with our current study. We have a genome study up and going right now with human gut, and it's the microRNA story that I think is one of the most compelling that's going to come out as to how your bacteria will prevent or cause cancer. So really cool story that's continuing to mature, but that's a little bit more for the future for us to look forward to at another webinar with you guys to bring you more science in the future.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you for clearing that up. I was also referring to the when you mentioned the kidney and the toxins building up in there, I mean, there's just so much connection to, you know, kidney disease, and which could lead to cancer and all that. There's things that could lead to cancer. Obviously, I want to say that, not definitively, but you know, like for instance, when I found out that gut inflammation can lead to stomach ulcers, which can lead to stomach cancer, and so I went non-GMO, and my son's, you know, allergies cleared up very quickly within 4 months, and then after going organic, his gut inflammation has gone from, his allergies have gone from a 19 down to a 0.2. So to me, that I think that we are preventing cancer, you know, because of what we're exposing him to and reducing inflammation in his gut. We could be.
Less inflammation in the population, less cancer. It's that simple for sure. And I think that, you know, you're really on to something with what you're doing for your family, and we're excited to support you in that. And when you went back to the kidney, you'll find out it's hard to get me to stop talking, but I just can't help but mention your other product that you've got on there. I'm so excited to see what other one you have. We know the scientists really well that are behind the ActiveH2, and their work is stunning and phenomenal. And you mentioned the kidney toxicity and this accumulation of acid again. And that description that I did earlier, the target for that, the compound that we use to really help, you know, kind of target that is the ActiveH2. And so that's helping basically mop up some of those inflammatory cytokines and oxidative stressors that are accumulating in that stressed out, leaky body. So the 1-2 punch of Restore and ActiveH2, you guys could not have stumbled upon a more synergistic pair of products to start your site with. So hats off to you guys with some great insight into how to start this mom's revolution going. But you guys are doing a fantastic job, and all the best to moms across America. We are so grateful for the study that you did in breast milk, and we're excited to be working alongside you now in your future projects with glyphosate. So thank you, Zen, for all you do, and keep going, all you moms across America.
Awesome. Thank you so much to both of you for being with us. Please thank the scientists and doctors on your entire team. I know it takes a whole team. And I also want to give a shout out to Thinking Moms Revolution, who really, you know, just said, Zen, you got to check out this product. And I thank them for doing their webinars as well. And, you know, we want to say thank you to every mom who keeps going. It is really hard sometimes. There are a lot of people out there that are struggling. And this is like the 12th product they might try, and they think, you know, this may not do anything. And, you know, we just want to let you know that we are also going through those struggles. There are many of us moms that are dealing with this. And I think that the winning tactic is just to keep trying and to keep going forward and to never give up. You know, we always say that we will not stop. We will not give up, because the love for our children will never end. And we want to thank all the scientists and the farmers out there that are researching and that are courageous and that are making a difference with really just amazing science and using resources from nature. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, Zen.
Yeah. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Carmel. Appreciate it.
Best of health.
Okay. Oh, and please go to momsacrossamerica.com. And keep in mind that when you buy the products, the proceeds go towards Moms Across America programs and materials. And we can't thank you enough for all of your support. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.